Hey y'all, it's Isis of IamHouseOfIsis.com and your Oasis Radio on iTunes. And I'm just sitting here at work and, working, which is how I ended up on Facebook and all the gossip blogs. And oh my gosh, I'm so done with this day and this year already. David Bowie, Maurice White, and now Prince. Yeah, unfortunately. I can't even believe I'm saying it. I feel like I'm in another world right now. I mean, I wanted to hear it from someone other than TMZ, but as much as I can't stand TMZ, unfortunately, TMZ somehow, I don't know what kind of money is funneling through TMZ. They must have the all kinds of State Department, the coroner's office, the police department. They must have everybody on their payroll, and they must be greasing all kinds of palms because they are the first to get all kinds of news as far as entertainment goes. Prince, who? Just take a guess. What other Prince does everybody in the whole world care about? Hey, what's happening? I know, I know, I know. I mean, I'm not. Oh man, I wish I wasn't serious. I really wish I wasn't. But I just heard. I just heard, and I can't even. I can't even. I just feel like somebody just punched me in the stomach. This is about. And the thing is that all of the wonderful artists that we're losing this year are like, I mean, not to say that, I mean, every life is significant, but these people are people. I mean, I don't even know. I can't even talk. I can't even talk right now. I can't even talk. I I mean, people, I mean, I could understand being sick, and everybody knowing that they're sick, and or somebody being horribly addicted to drugs and alcohol or whatever. But this was just out of the blue. Just like, I mean, with Maurice White, everybody knew that he had been battling Parkinson's for a long time. And, but he was still, at least still around, And David Bowie, I didn't know he was battling cancer until after he passed. But this, I heard the other day that, or maybe it was last week sometime, he had the flu. They said he'd been battling the flu for several weeks. And then his plane had to take an emergency landing because he felt worse when he got on the plane. But then he showed up at a concert to let everybody know he was okay or whatever. And then just boom, like this morning, one of my Facebook friends posted a link from TMZ saying but the only thing at that point they were saying was that there had been a death at his estate, and they wouldn't confirm, and they were just going to notify next of kin first. And I was like, oh shit. Like, they weren't saying whether it was him or not. And I'm just like, oh my God, please, 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 please. Then like 10 minutes later, boom. I was just reading those words. This is like 7 years ago or so, whenever it was that Michael Jackson had passed. And I heard it at the time. I was working at, I know, mine too. I was working at UCLA, and I was right next door to the medical center where they were treating him. And then my boss had called me, who was out of town, and then was like, she said, turn on the TV or turn on the news or something. And she was like, there's paparazzi helicopters right outside. Just go outside. That's what she told me to do. Go outside. I was like, outside for what? What's happening? She's like, you heard about Michael Jackson. I'm like, what are you talking about? And it was on TMZ again. And then there they were. There were like 8 helicopters over our building. And that was really crazy. And this is crazy because it was just so out of the blue. And Prince was so young. He looked so young, and he lived healthy as far as I knew, I think he was a vegetarian or something. And he seemed to, like, when you see him out, he just seemed completely unbothered. Just the definition, he was just walking Zen, like everywhere he went. Like he didn't have, the media all up in his business. He was always very composed, and I just, I just can't believe it. I'm just kind of like in shock right now. And my mom's not answering her phone, and I can't get a hold of anybody else. So I just had to let this out because I was just sitting at my desk and I just wanted to scream. I couldn't believe it. So I just figured I'd get on here. I'm afraid so. I'm afraid so. I really wish what I was saying wasn't true, but I just found out. Just found out. He's gone. So let me just read to you. He's 57 years old. They say his body was discovered at his Paisley Park compound in Minnesota early Thursday morning. And France are saying it's a rumor? Jeez. Oh my God. Well, if he's doing all right, I really wish he would pop his head up and say something, because I'm really not, I really hope this isn't true. Oh my God. I just can't. I can't. I can't. Somebody's asking me that. They're not saying. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got distracted by Facebook. So I'm on TMZ.com right now. Sorry about that. Because they don't really have a cause. They just say his body was discovered yesterday morning. Multiple sources connected to the singer confirmed he had passed. They say, all they're saying as far as the cause is that he had a medical emergency on April 15th that forced his private jet to make an emergency landing in Illinois. But he appeared at a concert the next day to assure his fans he was okay. His people told TMZ he was battling the flu. Prior to, it's 10:13 a.m. I'm in Los Angeles. Oh, God. Oh, Canella. Prior to his recent appearance, however, I'm afraid so. Prince had canceled 2 shows due to health concerns. Yeah. Yeah. Prince has gone on. He's transitioned. Oh my goodness. I can't even talk right now. I can't. I can't even believe this. This is just completely surreal. But I guess, it goes to show you just never know what really, you just talked about him with your students. And when I saw that post on one of my favorite gossip sites is delisted, and they were saying, oh my gosh, everybody form a prayer circle around Prince, kind of jokingly, because of the emergency landing he had to do in his plane. But then when he showed up at his concert later, like he was okay, I figured that meant he was okay. Oh man, you just never know. Yeah, he wrote a lot of hits for people. That's just one of many. But you know what? Good for him for making such an impact on the world and making such a mark. We can all only hope to leave just a dent in the world, just a little dent. And I'm over here thinking about what little dent I'm going to leave, or a big dent, or whatever it is. But to be at that scale where you've impacted the entire world, oh my gosh. I mean, you talk about one of the most wonderful quotes I read about David Bowie was that he changed the world just by being himself. And that's something that Prince did. He was completely outside of gender norms. He was completely outside of anybody's norms. I mean, he was just Prince. There was no one else on earth. There is no one else on earth like Prince. there is no one else on earth like David Bowie, and there never will be again. Truly standing up in their uniqueness and not dumbing themselves down for anybody, and not being swayed by social media, not being swayed by what's trending or anything like that. They just unapologetically themselves their entire lives up to the very end. I can remember seeing an old performance. This may have been Prince's first TV performance. I believe it was on either American Bandstand or Soul Train. I can't remember, but he was doing, this was around the time that the Prince album came out and controversy and all that. And he didn't even talk to the host. He was like, how long have you been doing? He asked him something. I remember I could see him shaking. He just held up 4 fingers. Like he hardly said a word. He was so shy, but he just came out and he was himself. And I mean, that's where you have the most impact. That's where all of us have the most impact, is when we are ourselves, 100% fully ourselves, not trying to copy anyone, nothing like that. Oh man. Oh, Shani, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Oh my goodness. Oh, so awful. And I mean, why am I so sad? Have you read the title of my scope, or did you just jump in sideways? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not in the mood for any nonsense this morning. I can't either. Even as I'm saying it, I'm like, this can't be real. Please let this be a rumor. I cannot believe this. I mean, when Maurice White passed, it was kind of like, well, you know, he was older, he had Parkinson's, he had all this stuff going on. Yes, they had such an impact. I mean, I can't imagine growing up without having listened to David Bowie or Prince or Michael Jackson. I mean, and the fact that there's nobody like them ever, there never ever will be, and their music and their contribution to music was just absolutely timeless. It transcends time and trends and all of that. They absolutely did. And I'm going to start crying if I keep talking, but they accomplished the work that they came here to do. Oh my, I think that changed everybody's life, Canella. I think, Con Man, I'm so sad. I can't even believe it. I cannot believe it. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. I need some love right now. My childhood is drifting away from me. But see, that's the thing. It's not like someone just tweeted, this is what it sounds like when doves cry. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, you know, I'd post a video from YouTube. Yes, I'd post a video from YouTube on my Facebook to share one of my favorite songs, but y'all know he had that on lock. He wasn't about any of you trying to take any of his stuff. I remember a month or so ago, life is about leaving a legacy, and he did just that. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, to transition and leave an impact on the world, and to live your life fully the way it was intended, and to share your gifts with the world. Can you imagine the world without having not experienced Prince, without a Prince, without a David Bowie, without a Maurice White or Earth, Wind and Fire? Maurice White is gone, but there's still Earth, Wind and Fire. In LA, that's right. He did. His reach is far. It is far, far, far. And the musicians that he's influenced and the artists he's influenced, just infinite. Absolutely, absolutely infinite. Oh my goodness. Just amazing. Just that body of work. You know, the Wendy and Lisa years, you know, writing for Sinead O'Connor and, was it Regina Bell? I can't even think right now. It's just crazy. They're not saying how he died. They just mentioned the fact that he'd been battling the flu for several weeks, and had that emergency. Honey, I'm sorry, but you're getting on my nerves right now. Yes. Yeah, wait. Apollonia? What? Apollonia? You're not Vanity. You mean Vanity, right? Wait a minute. Oh, girl. like I'm like, Apollonia, comment. Please tell me that was just a slip of the tongue, because I know we lost Vanity. Now I don't know anything about Apollonia. Now if Apollonia is gone too. See, you got me all nervous over here, y'all. I am so done with this day already. I'm ready to just go home. Okay, please check into it, because I cannot take this. Y'all, oh my God. Y'all know my nerves are bad. Y'all can't be doing that to me. Y'all can't be doing that to me. Born August 2nd. Oh, okay. Apollonia is fine. And she looked good too. Have y'all seen pictures of Apollonia? Oh my goodness. See, that's what I want to be like when I grow up and get that age. I want to be the hot mama. Oh my God. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Oh, goodness gracious. 56, okay. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about. I need to eat more vegetables. Man. Oh, I'm so sad. So sad. It's just so awful. Sweetheart, bless your heart. Yeah, so sad. And do more yoga. Yeah, exactly. But you know what? Like what I was saying earlier about Prince, is that block party. Yes, we can turn this into a party, honey, because I'm not in the mood this morning. I'm really not in the mood for foolishness. This is ridiculous. Prince was just so calm, cool, and collected everywhere he went. He didn't make a fuss. I don't think I ever heard Prince raise his voice, even in the movies. Not really, unless he was acting. I can't even believe it. I'm just all over the place. Just a beautiful man. Absolutely, he was beautiful. He was beautiful, inside and out. Inside and out. Sorry for the dead air. I'm just kind of like, everybody's just hitting me up. Oh, is it true? Is it true? I'm like, oh, please don't make me say it again. Please don't make me say it again. You know, we all can't be legendary. We all can't, we all can't play guitar or sing or write songs, but we can do something. We all have a special gift that the world needs from us. And when you think about the impact these people have left on the world without even really trying, they were just being themselves. Just think about what those gifts that we have, who needs those, and what impact we could leave on the world if we just shared our gifts. Everybody has that one special thing, or several special things, but we hesitate because we're afraid of what people are going to think. But these people didn't hesitate. They didn't second guess themselves. Prince didn't second guess himself. He stood in his truth. Thank you for feeling me. He stood in his truth when he felt like there was injustice being committed against him. He protested, and he put it in his music, and he didn't care about what people thought. He didn't even care what his fans thought. And he stood up in it. You know, you have to say what you mean what you say, stand firm in your word while you're walking in your talk. All day, every day, be who you are. Absolutely. That's what makes all of these people so great, is that they are who they are. Period. No second guessing, no hesitating. No, maybe I shouldn't do that because such and such wouldn't like it. He took a lot of career risks. One of the things that made such an impact for me was that he just gave no fucks. He absolutely did not. Girl, Sugar Shawnee, you know I love to cuss. Yes, he was so real. He was just himself. He didn't care. He did not care. And you know what? It's a beautiful thing to not give a shit. Seriously. And when I say not give a shit, there are different degrees of not giving a shit. I could get up in the morning and be like, I don't give a shit if my hair is combed. I don't give a shit if I wash my ass or whatever. Not that kind of not giving a shit. If a lady his guitar during Super Bowl, girl. But not giving a shit as in not being so in your head. So freeing to be genuinely real. Absolutely. Not being in your head, not thinking about what that other person's thinking or not thinking for that other person and drawing conclusions for them about you, but just focusing on how you feel. And someone brought up this topic, I forget which guest it was, Sugar Shawnee and Canela. I don't know if you have been following that Mesmerizing Woman series that Namaste had shared, that she and Namaste were talking about. Yes, he was always making a statement. And but one of the speakers in that series was talking about flirting and how women, as women sometimes tend to be in our own head, caught up in, oh, does he like me? Oh, is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? Da, da, da. And instead of being in our body and focusing on how we feel, how is this making you feel? Are you having a good time? Are you enjoying this? Well, just go with that and stop talking yourself out of good feelings. So that, I think, yes, absolutely, Sugar Shawnee, standing in your truth and focusing on how you feel. Stop thinking, just do. Because when you think about doing, when you're about to do, that initial feeling is good. But it isn't until you start thinking that you mess it up for yourself. And think about if Prince or David Bowie or Maurice White started thinking before they thought more than they did. We would not have had them. The world would be without this body of great work that they've left behind. And that's what I love, and that's what I'm grateful for. Even though he's transitioned and he's not with us, he did what he came here to do. And we have some marvelous music to listen to that I'm going to bump all day at my desk. I don't know, I might try to get out of work some kind of way. I don't know. And, drink something purple. Make myself a little purple cocktail or something in honor of the Prince. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for that. Yeah, I need to do some Purple Rain now. Mental Day Health for the win. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, I'm distraught. Y'all see my face. Don't I look distraught? I'm genuinely distraught. I wish I know y'all don't believe the news and everything, but I'm really, I hate even saying it, and I wish it wasn't true, but go take you a bubble bath, let your feelings be, get out of your head for a minute. Oh, I need that so much. I've been toying with the idea of getting a Purple Rain tattoo for 2 whole years. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's going to be beautiful. That's going to be beautiful. You get the right artist. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And when you do, you have to share it. You have to share it. Oh my gosh, that's going to be beautiful. Oh my goodness. I can't even, Now I got to get off Facebook. I got to get off the gossip blogs because this is going to drive me just all day, oh, Prince, I can't. And this happened yesterday. I guess they had to make sure all the affairs were in order and everything like that. Love you too. Thank you so much. It's nice to see you on here. I missed that one you and your king did, but you guys aren't on here that often. But everybody, thank you. Let's see who's in the room. I know Conman does this a lot. Let's see. I can't even see. Wait. Oh, well, Cinnamon and Kenzie and Shannon. Yay. thank you for being with me. And Chardonnay Frost. Oh, that's a pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm not getting a. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. I accidentally hid the chat for some reason. All right. Well, thanks for being with me and listening to me talk through this tragedy. All us like-minded peeps have to support one another in times like this. Yes. Yes. And I appreciate you for that. So I'm going to have to dream up, or maybe I'll just find a watering hole somebody and have somebody mix me up some kind of purple cocktail or something. I'm sad. I'm just have to stay off social media. Find a way to get out of work early. Yes. Thank you, Sugar Shawnee. I needed that. Oh, boy. I needed that. I need the hugs. I needed the love and the hearts. Hi, France. Hi, France. I hope you all are out there playing Prince music really, really loudly. Bonjour. Okay. I'm going to get back to it. That's okay. But what? Sorry for the dead air. I just can't believe it. Well, thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it. And listen to Prince, because if you don't know who he is, you're missing out. And now is a great time to educate yourself, seriously. All right, babies. I love you much. Talk to you later.